All right, I'm gonna do one last Washington quarter video before I make the decision on which coins I'm gonna crack and which coins are staying in the holders. And I've covered up most of the grades on these ones because it's not about the grade, it's not about the holder, it's about the coin, and it's whether or not I want to put them in my book or not. And I'll compare them to what's in my book right now, or if there's any empty holes. This is the only one that's an actual empty spot in the book that needs to either be cracked and put in there or just left as an empty hole. But I don't know. I think this coin's going to go in. I showed it in another video. It's a pretty key date, semi-key date, or reasonably key date. Little dot crack from RTY over to the side of the coin. Gives that a little bit of a character there. And the reverse, I don't know who I'm advertising for Coin Stacker. Cool. Yep, they gave me a pretty good deal on this coin. Good price. Reasonably good price for what it is. Anyway, that's a 40D in 65. And let's look at some where the grade just doesn't matter. Might be a 6, might be a 5, might be a 4. You guys can guess, and maybe I'll reveal them all at the end. We'll see. So anyway, there's 41S in PCGS old. Is this old holder? No, it's not quite the old holders yet. These are the Series 39s, PCGS Series 39s. I can, I'll let you guys decide on what you're seeing and what you think the coins are. I'm not going to talk as much about them as I normally would and point out the things that I like or don't like, or whether I think there's a lot of luster, or if it's lacking luster, or if I think it's a good strike or not. You guys can determine that. This one's pretty fun. Nice color anyway. I think that one will probably go in the book, but I don't know. This is a case where the Series 39 holder kind of helps it a little bit. And I can tell you that this is a coin that I've shown in an identical holder. One was one grade and one was another grade. And this is the one I thought was the better of the two, so take that for what it's worth. But you might be wrong. That one, I'll be honest with you, I'm just going to throw it out there. There's some chatter on the neck and cheek that you can see pretty easily. And granted, the rainbowing and the fields are real pretty. This one may stay. I may not. I don't know. We'll see. And then this one I like a lot. I like that mottled toning. I like that dark, just charcoal kind of toning. I've talked about that before. This one's got some blue in it, a little more blue than, but it's not real. It's not like the coin I showed the other night. It was kind of like blue and reddish, pinkish. This one is nowhere near like that, but pretty nonetheless. Very cool coin. So let's get back to the beginning here. The 40D you obviously saw, it's 65. 43S was the first one. I'll just throw it out there. This one's MS64, and I think that's an accurate grade for it. It's got some chatter and it's lacking luster compared to that. But what I will say is this 54S is a 65, and I like it better than the 66 that I've shown in another video. Series 39 coin. And then 51S is also a 6, and you can see the gemmy luster under there. It's pretty easy to tell on that. And yeah, nice white flashy coin there. And then these two, this one is graded 6, and I think that's overgraded based on that chatter and stuff on the neck. And then this one is graded 5, and I think it's maybe a hair undergraded. It's a really nice 5, although there is a little chatter. I see some in the hair there, and like kind of behind his eyeball, and a little bit on the neck there as well. So anyway, that's a couple Washingtons that I'm most likely going to crack and put in my book. This one, however, was graded 64. I gotta show you because legit. You probably won't, you know, it's kind of hard to believe that's graded 64. Because compared to all these other coins, let's see if I can get my own stickers off of there. So I was really surprised at the grade on this one and how nice the coin is for a 4. That's a beautiful 41S. And I think the chatter, you know, the chatter on the left, if the way you're looking at the coin, on the left-hand side, the eagle's wing, that's probably what did it. But boy, that obverse is pretty good. And if you compare that to the 43S, you know, in 64, it's just, I think it's kind of night and day there, guys. Anyway, that's a few more I wanted to show. One more time on the 40D, since that's the key. I'm making rhymes, and I don't really intend to do that, so I'm going to cut it out now. Hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. God bless.